fucking what?
So right now, I just want to take a moment to express my complete and utter shock at the news of Chester Bennington. I literally arrived home, and normally what I do is I check Twitter just to see what's trending, if I'm missing out on anything. I didn't actually look at the trends. I saw a message that I had. I get on Facebook, I start scrolling through my timeline, and I see that a friend of mine posted the news. And I'm like, nah, this is one of those hoaxes and whatever. But then I see that it's coming from TMZ. And then I'm like, no. So I go on Google and I look for it. And yeah, there's like this whole flood of articles. And I'm like, no. So I go back on Twitter and I see Linkin Park trending. And I'm like, nah, they're just going to say that there's like this hoax going on, this chain message going on, whatever it is that people are making up, and that he's fine, you know? But no, everybody was sending messages, musicians, verified accounts, and I'm like, 2017 is over for me. It just is. Because, I mean, Linkin Park was one of my favorite bands when I was a teenager. I discovered them when I was in 8th grade because one of my teachers, my math teacher, would always play music. I'm like, I recognize that voice. And the first time I recalled having heard a Linkin Park song, it was in the movie SWAT that came out in 2003. And it was Figure 9 or something that was played in the background in one of the scenes. But then, you know, I never really knew how to look for music or artists back then. Yeah, if you see any water dripping, it's because I'm like clearly fresh out of the shower. Yeah, I just can't believe it. It's like, thanks to that article by TMZ, I was also finding out about Chris Cornell. He too killed himself. And I guess the reason I didn't know about that one was because this happened around the time that I didn't have my phone. Me not having my phone meant that I had no way of getting on the internet and really searching anytime and being caught up with all this. I actually became a fan of Linkin Park. Like, after Evanescence, The Open Door, they became my favorite because what makes me say they became one of my favorites is that Evanescence was the one band that I had owned an album, Fallen, and I could say that I liked every single track in the CD as opposed to just, oh, I bought this CD because they're two badass songs. No, I liked all songs in Fallen. I think there's 11 of them, 12 of them. And then for The Open Door, I liked all 13 of them. And then that's when I started getting into Linkin Park. And I'm like, this is a very good band. So I have all of their albums up until Living Things. The one with New Divide, I really wasn't wowed by it. Wait, New Divide was a single, wasn't it? No, it was part of an album that looked red or something. It's been a while. Living Things, I think it came out in 2013. So, yeah, I loved that. So, as a vocalist, he was fantastic. Just one of my favorites. Now, all I have is Amy Lee to inspire me as a vocalist, you know? Yeah, this is very devastating. And once again, this serves as a reminder that we gotta take care of each other and be on the lookout for each other, because I think of this guy and I'm like, yeah, I can see how he could have been depressed and, you know, but he found success. Therefore, he's in a better position, better status, better mindset. But nah, he was still, you know, struggling. Ultimately, losing his friend, you know, Chris Cornell, he was like, well, that loss, I don't even know how to describe it. That makes me become more self-aware too. Like, anytime I'm struggling with something, I reach out for help. It used to be that I would bottle that shit up and be miserable for a long time. Right now, I'm having a hard time with a few things, and it's been a rough past 5 days, but I'm hanging in there. Today, I had one of my best days. I actually had quite a lot of fun today. But then I come home to these news and I'm like, wow, everything is not okay with everybody. Anyways, guys, how do you guys feel? Did you know Chester? Did you know Linkin Park? Did you like their music? What is your favorite song by them? My favorite song by them is from the album Living Things, and it's called I'll Be Gone. That was my jam from 2013 until mid 2014. That's how awesome it was. So I guess I can say a straight year that I enjoy that song. How do you feel about this? Are you shocked? Are you devastated? For me, I'm just shocked. You know, last year we lost Christina, and this year we lose Chester, but the circumstances, though, we lost him because that's what he decided. It doesn't make it any more or less tragic, but wow. Alright, guys, I have another video on the way, so I'll probably upload it later tonight or at some point tomorrow for sure. May he rest in peace. Thanks for tuning in.